should be out looking for a real job, not laying in bed all day. I told you, either you go and find a full-time job, or I'll call your Uncle Milton at the slaughterhouse. Your father was right. You are never going to amount to anything!
Well, the events are about ready to begin, and we're still eagerly awaiting the arrival of one Gooch Grundy. However, all the other athletes have arrived for this wonderful day of events. The ever-rippled Buff Manly, the Cranian... This pro-Grundy crowd is going wild with anticipation, still waiting for their hero to make his first appearance at the games. Gooch Grundy, where are you? The stadium is abuzz with excitement and anticipation. But the question on everyone's lips, just where is Gooch Grundy?
Wise choice, punk.
Hello, sports fans. Chip Binkley here, award-winning sports journalist, and we've got a beautiful day for today's X-Decathlon. All the top contenders are here. It should make it for a fantastic day of events. But seriously, let's not forget that we'll also be keeping an eye on all the stories behind the competitors. The return to competition of Harvard's own Larry Kong. The well-documented troubles of international tough guy Buff Manly. And of course, the late arrival of Australia's favorite son, Jackaroo. They're all here, and it should make for an exciting event. And of course, as you all know, the big story this afternoon revolves around hometown favorite Gooch Grundy. You know him, you love him. Will he come through for his millions of fans to wrestle that title away from this stellar crowd? Who's to know? Or will he disappoint his millions of fans, as he's been known to do so many times before? This sportscaster, for one, can't wait for the outcome of this fantastic event. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right down to the events. Get ready for some cyber destruction because the computer throw's coming up. Build up a head of steam and let fly because it's time to take your revenge on those pesky PCs. It's your chance to show them what a system crash really means.
First attempt. 85 meters.
Mark that one down to raw strength.
First attempt. Foul. First attempt. .45 meters.
She went to new lengths with that throw.
First attempt. Foul. Second attempt. .25 meters.
Buff's power really shone through on that throw.
Second attempt. .05 meters.
Amazing throw. Gooch is really beginning to throw his weight around.
Second attempt. Foul. Second attempt. .90 meters.
What a throw!
Third attempt. .40 meters.
Oh my, he must have been mad at that computer.
Third attempt. Foul. Third attempt. .45 meters.
That throw should put Amazonia right up there with the leaders.
Third attempt. Foul.
And there he is, looking good in the gold, Buff Manley, proudly displaying the silver Amazonia. Way to go, Amazonia! In third place, good enough for a bronze medal, Gooch Grundy. This is the current standing after the computer throw. Chip Binkley here, award-winning sports journalist, talking once again with Buff Manley, down live here at field level. Buff, you're looking pretty tough out there.
Damn right, Binkley. I'm always looking tough.
Okay, do you have any special strategies for the events?
Yeah, I plan to crumple Gooch Grundy in a little ball, throw him in a waste paper basket.
Okay, having any problems arising with your, temper?
I told you before, I don't have a problem with my temper. Why do you keep harping on it? Why won't you leave it alone? You should know what I do to lousy reporters who won't leave it alone. First I grabbed their legs, and I tied them into a bow knot. Then I stretched their ears over their eyes so they can't see themselves get pulverized by Buff Manley. Just like I'm gonna do to you, Gooch Grundy. Where are you? Where are you, Grundy? I'm coming to get you.
Then.
Do you have the guts? Come and get me.
Why don't we go
I'm
to the
gonna
next?
take you. You come to me. Look into these eyes. I'm coming for you.
Forget the corporate ladder, our competitors will be taking the hard way to the top in our next event, crazy climbing. Reach the top of the building first and you'll pick up 10 points. But watch out, because as soon as you start going up, it's all gonna come down. See you at the top. What goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. Man of the hour, taking the gold, Buff Manley. Looking majestic in silver, Gooch Grundy. In third place, good enough for a bronze medal, Larry Kong. This is the current standing after crazy climbing. And Buff Manley just broke the record. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Chip Binkley here, award-winning sports journalist. And with me this afternoon is the people's favorite for this afternoon's X-Decathlon, Gooch Grundy. He's taken some time out from his rigorous, hectic training schedule to speak with us today. What will he have to share? What will he talk about? No one really knows. But you can rest assured that this is one sports award-winning journalist that will be there to ask the tough questions, that will get to the meat behind the gristle, that will get the behind the... Yes?
You think we can get on with this?
I like that. To the heart of the matter, I like that. Now, Gooch, you're on the top of your game. You're the people's favorite this afternoon. What do you think is the key factor to you getting to this point?
I don't really know, Chip. I just kind of stand through the mirror.
Guarding your secrets. I like that. I completely understand.
No, really. The mirror turned to a stadium and I just jumped into it. I honestly don't know.
Well, there you have it, folks. Gooch Grundy, tight-lipped on the eve of this afternoon's competition, keeping his strategies to himself. Will he share them after the competition? No one knows. But if he does, I can assure you that this is one sports journalist that will be there to give you the answers. For now, though, all I can say is that Gooch Grundy is here, and he's an early favorite for this afternoon's competition. I'm Chip Binkley, award-winning sports journalist, bringing you the world of sports. You've gotta make the slob an early favorite in our next event, the hippo race. The first one to push their hippo the length of the course wins the race and picks up 10 points. You've really got to get behind your hippo if you're gonna win this one. Buff made it across the line. And there he is, looking good in the gold, Buff Manley. Looking majestic in silver, Gooch Grundy. The bronze medal goes to Amazonia. This is the current standing after the hippo run, and Buff Manley just broke the record. Hello everybody, Chip Binkley here, award-winning sports journalist, bringing you the world of sports. And I'm now here with the delightful Amazonia. Amazonia, how do you think things are going so far? I must imagine the jungle's quite a bit different from this.
Not that different. Big city people have manners of jungle animals.
Oh well then, you must be pining away for your jungle home right now.
Oh sure, lots to miss. Swim with animals, climb trees with animals, play cards with animals, go insane with animals.
Yes, but what about your jungle man? I mean, he must be sitting alone at home in the treehouse, eagerly awaiting your return.
Oh sure, Amazonia miss Jungle Man. Way he'd go out with chimp friends, stay out till morning. Way he'd lie in trees all day, scratching himself. Oh sure, lots to miss.
Oh well then, from that response, I must assume that you plan on staying on after the events are over.
Maybe. Amazonia thinks she'd take winnings from X-Decathlon. Start Psychic Hotline.
Really? That sounds very interesting. Well, on that note, why don't you give us a little fortune telling about what the future holds this afternoon in the X-Decathlon?
Gooch Grundy not stand chance. Amazonia win by long shot. And Binkley, well, Amazonia rather not say.
I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, something going to happen to this award-winning sports journalist? I mean, am I going to die or something?
No, Binkley be fine.
No, really, is something going to happen to me? I mean, it's my hair, isn't it? Something's going to happen to my hair.
Amazonia go now. Nice knowing, Binkley.
It is my hair, isn't it? But we return you back to the events. No, Amazonia, wait! It is my hair. Tell me, am I going to go bald or something? It is my hair. You can tell me. Amazonia, wait! Get ready, folks, because it's time for Long Jump Unleashed. Clear the pit, and you're in the money. Come up short, and you're really in the doghouse. So, lock up the mailman. It's time for the nice doggy jump.
First attempt. Foul.
Rovers having basketballs.
First attempt. Point 20 meters. First attempt. Foul.
Oh my! I doubt she saw that coming.
First attempt. Second attempt. .15 meters. Second attempt. .90 meters. Second attempt. .70 meters. Second attempt. .95 meters. Third attempt. Third attempt. Foul.
You mean some more?
Third attempt. Foul.
Oh my! Do you have that with mustard, ketchup, or relish?
Third attempt. .40 meters.
And the men of the hour, taking the gold, Bob Manley. Looking majestic in silver, Larry Kong. In third place, good enough for a bronze medal, Gooch Grundy. This is the current standing after Nice Doggy Jump. Hello everybody, I'm Chip Binkley, award-winning sports journalist, bringing you the world of sports. And with me right now is one of the competitors in this afternoon's X-Decathlon, Larry Kong. Larry, thanks for taking the time out to speak with us today.
I consider it a privilege, Mr. Binkley.
Oh, that's very nice. Now, do you feel that you're prepared for this afternoon's competition?
I feel quite assured that I will compete adequately. I believe my superior education and intellect will serve me well in this type of event.
As I understand, you spent some time at Harvard. Do you feel that this will be an advantage to you this afternoon?
Absolutely. I feel that grades, not broad, are the keys to victory.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your days at Harvard, if that's okay.
Very well.
What type of research were you involved in?
I was involved with the space program.
Oh, that must have been very difficult for you. I mean, locked up in a cage all day, then being sent out into space. I mean, never knowing what's going to happen to you.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, letting them shoot you into space like a guinea pig. That would make me a little worried, wouldn't it?
My God, man, I'm not sure where you got your information, but I was the tester, not the testee.
Tester, testee, potato, potato.
My good man, I was the head of the research effort. It provided the main thrust for my doctoral dissertation.
Oh, I see. I apologize, Professor Monkey Man.
That's quite correct.
So, you were the professor. You had the super intelligent lab assistant pigeons?
I never. Look, sir, I will not sit here and listen to you besmirch my good name. I am a former professor of astrophysics at Harvard, and I will have the respect I deserve.
Oh, of course, you're right. I'm very sorry, Professor Kong.
That's more like it.
So, Professor Kong, I know you don't like to be put on the spot like this, but do you think you could perform for us right here, right now? Perhaps a few special little tricks?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, come on, of course you do. You know, like roller skate or drive that little car like they do in the circus.
Look, man, I have an IQ of 190. I have won the Nobel Prize for my work with feral children, and I am an accomplished jazz pianist.
Oh, you mean one of those little kids' pianos? Oh, those are so cute. You know, I saw a chimp do that once at the circus. Boy, was it amazing. Let me tell you this, folks. You're in for one special treat this afternoon.
All right, that's it. I will not be party to the sham of an interview any longer. I will win this competition. And when I do, I will have my revenge. I'll show all those Harvard imbeciles, and then we'll see who the circus freak is.
Well, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kinda makes you stop and think about the cruelty testing on animals. I mean, does the strain of the constant performing and moving from town to town drive them to madness? It may be just one man's opinion, but I say yes. Anyway, this is award-winning sports journalist Chip Binkley, bringing you the world of sports. It's time for a leisurely swim through shark-infested waters. If you're the first to complete the course, you'll rise to the top with 10 points. But run into a hungry shark or run out of air, and you're sunk. Get out of the water, man! Get out of the water! Uh-oh, Gooch, it's starting to turn a little blue. Looks like Gooch is a little choked up. Looks like Buff is really getting to know the locals. If she hasn't passed out yet, it won't be long. Another tragedy that could have been prevented, if only she'd swam with a buddy. Get out of the water, man! Get out of the water! Sadly, another cod bites the dust. If she hasn't passed out yet, it won't be long. Another tragedy that could have been prevented. If only she'd swam with a buddy. Sorry, Gucci baby, you can't hold your breath that long. It looks like Gooch is a little choked up. And there goes Buff Manley across the line. End of the hour, taking the gold, Buff Manley. Looking majestic in silver, Larry Kong. The bronze medal winner, Amazonia. This is the current standing after troubled waters. Chip Binkley here, award-winning sports journalist, bringing you the world of sports. And with me right now is one of the top competitors in our great event, the X-Decathlon, Buff Manley. Buff, glad you could be here. Now, you've competed in Mr. Universe, the Super Bowl, the Ultimate Fighting Challenge, and the World Strongman Contest. The question arises, why on earth would you want to compete in the X-Decathlon?
Well, I'm really looking forward to the challenge of competing at this new level. It's a top-notch competition, and that's why I decided to compete.
I understand. Your decision, however, wasn't influenced at all by the fact that every other world sports federation has deemed you a little too, dangerous?
Those weaklings were just out of shape, Chip. Besides, they were jealous of my manly physique.
Yes, of course. However, what about that competitor that you killed at the Greater Lutonian sports event? I mean, the event hadn't even started yet.
It was a witch hunt, Chip. Besides, he was standing in my light.
I'm sure he was. Now, however, what about that flight attendant you injured on the flight over to Barcelona games?
I said no cream or sugar. You know, I think you're pathetic and jealous just like the rest of them. I won't take this from a pathetic wimp like you've been.
Oh, stop. I mean, that's what other people are saying, really. Not me, other people. I mean, when people bring that up to me, I say, hey, no way does Buff Manley ever lose his head.
All right, then. You just make sure they know.
Oh, of course, believe me, I'll make signs, really. I don't mean to dwell on a sore point here, Buff, but the little incident in Cairo with the bellhop, I understand he has still not regained full motion of his spleen.
It's a bad time for me, Chip. My girlfriend, Peaches, just left me. The bellhop brought that fruit basket to my door. Wait a minute. Binkley, you're a dead man.
This is Chip Binkley bringing you the world of sport.
I'm coming. I'm going to take all you pathetic nothings. And you, Gooch Grundy, I'm coming for you. First, Grundy, when I get my hands on you, I'm going to tear your arm off. I'm going to throw you to the ground. And I'm going to step on your neck.
Lace up your skates, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time for the nastiest game around. Dance, kick, punch, and spin, because it's 2 minutes of the most ultimate mayhem you've ever seen. If you like it rough, you are in for a real treat, let me tell you, and the 10 points for first place is just icing on the cake. I wouldn't have believed that move if I hadn't seen it with my own 2 eyes. Very gracefully done. Look at that big man go. And they said chimps on ice was a bad idea. Fantastic. I think he's ready for the Olympics. And they said chimps on ice was a bad idea. one for the highlight reel. Fantastic! I think he's ready for the Olympics. Fantastic! I think he's ready for the Olympics. Poetry on ice. And there he is, looking good in the gold, Buff Manley. Looking majestic in silver, Amazonia. In third place, good enough for a bronze medal, Larry Kong. This is the current standing after full contact figure skating. And Buff Manley just broke the record. Now let's go down to Gooch Grundy on field level, who's taken the time out to speak with us. How do you think things are going out there, Gooch?
Pretty good, I guess. But what'd you say to Buff? He's been running around wanting to kick the living daylights out of me.
Well, I just asked him about his temper, but now that you mention it, he did seem a little uneasy about the topic.
What do you mean, uneasy? I saw your pregame interview with him. He flipped out when you mentioned his temper. You didn't bring it up again, did you?
Well, as an award-winning sports journalist that I am, I feel it's my duty, nay, responsibility to the public out there to ask the questions that delve deep into the mind of the athlete to find out what exactly makes him tick.
Well, now he wants to kill me. You're a total idiot, Binkley.
Well, thank you. Things seem to be on track for our local champion, Gooch Grundy. The pressure doesn't seem to be weighing him down at all. Now let's go back to the competition. The 3D maze is up next, but watch out. There's monsters around every corner. The first one out picks up the big points, but the more monsters you bag, the more you score. This event is a real mind-boggler, so pay attention or it'll have you going in circles. Ooh, she just got her block knocked off. Ooh, she just got her block knocked off. Gooch has got it. If anyone's gonna make a move, it better be soon. He's gonna be seeing stars for a while on that one.
That hurt.
Ooh, time to look out! Buff's got his hands on the key. Ooh, he's gonna feel that in the morning. Gooch has got it. If anyone's gonna make a move, it better be soon.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh, look out! Buff's got his hands on the key.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh, time to puree those donuts. Ooh, he's gonna feel that one in the morning.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh, look out! Buff's got his hands on the key.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh, time to puree those donuts.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh, time to puree those donuts.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh, time to puree those donuts. Ooh, he's gonna feel that. Larry grabs the key. He's nearly got this one locked up. Ooh, time to puree those donuts. And the ape of the hour, taking the gold, Larry Kong. Proudly displaying the silver, Amazonia. Way to go, Amazonia. The bronze medal goes to Buff Manley. This is the current standing after 3D maze. And Larry Kong just broke the record. Hello again, sports fans. Chip Binkley here, award-winning sports journalist, and with me now, the always radiant Amazonia. Amazonia, how are things going so far?
Decathlon going okay. Things on track.
Excellent. All your predictions staying online, your psychic abilities aren't letting you down?
No. Amazonia see everything perfectly.
That's great. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is one lady with some very special abilities. And when she gets that psychic hotline running, the world is in for a fantastic treat. And if I may, just for a second, take a little personal moment, I'd like to thank all you out there in TV land for all your kind cards and letters worried about the future of my hair. Well, my producer has just kindly mentioned to me that there weren't any cards or letters, but I know some of you out there were worried, but need not. Amazonia has assured me that the hair is all going to stay in place and everything will just be fine. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, you said there would be nothing wrong. What is it? I want to know if I'm going bald. You have to tell me. Hey, what? You think this is funny? You people wouldn't be here if it weren't for this head of hair. I'm serious. None of you. Be all out in the street. Forget it. I'm telling you, you're all fired right now. You, and you. You're all out of here now.
The name says it all. Punch your way to 10 big points and $5,000. Knock 'em down, punch 'em out, or push 'em over the edge. Whatever it takes. This one really separates the chumps from the champs.
Is there another doctor in the house? Oh my! That one stunned him. Oh, she just got her knocked off. My word, they felt that one in Toledo. Oh, it looks like he's going down. She must have seen that one coming. Whoa, he really got caught with that one. Oh, she just got her block knocked off. Ooh, it looks like he'll be on soft foods for a few weeks. Ooh, look out! He was on the wrong end of that one. That was nothing a little creative dentistry can't fix. This action takes me back to the days of the great toe blade. That was nothing a little creative dentistry can't fix. Ooh, she just got her block knocked off. What a shot! That's lights out for Larry. My word, they felt that one in Toledo. Oh my, that one stunned him. Oh, look out, he was on the wrong end of that one. She must have seen that one coming. Whoa, he really got caught with that one. Ooh, look out! He was on the wrong end of that one. This action takes me back to the days of the great toe blade. She must have seen that one coming. Ooh, it looks like he'll be on soft foods for a few weeks. What a shot! That's lights out for Larry. That was nothing a little creative dentistry can't fix. Ooh, she just got her block knocked off. That was nothing a little...
And the woman of the hour taking the gold, Amazonia! Proudly displaying the silver, Buff Manley. Way to go, Buff! The bronze medal winner, Gooch Grundy.
This is the current standing after platform kickboxing.
Hello
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Chip Binkley here, hoping to get a brief word with...
Listen, Binkley, if this is going to turn into ridiculous mockery like the last interview, I want no part of it. Understand?
Oh, completely, Professor, completely. Now, you're looking pretty good out there. It seems that your strategy's paying off.
Yes, my planning has worked to my advantage.
Well, that's great to hear. And physically, you're feeling okay?
Yes, I'm quite well, thank you.
Oh, that's great to hear. Well, good luck out there. Oh, it seems that could be your handlers calling you. Time to get back to that old iron cage.
Iron cage? Handler? You're at it again, aren't you, Binkley? I won't stand for this. Just you wait till I get my handlers on you.
Wow, it seems that our furry friend is as feisty as ever. And I just wish that little guy good luck. Well, it looks like we're ready to get back to the action, so let's go. Get ready for danger, excitement, and a spear through the head. It's time for the javelin catch. You'll score big points catching javelins, but wait, watch out for the bombs. They'll blow your mind and your chances in this dangerous event. That was one fabulous catch! That was one fabulous catch! Now that was one fabulous catch! What a stab! Move that man to shorts! Those long arms really made the difference on that catch. What a catch! He really can do it all! Nice grab, Gooch! No explanations, he's just playing like an all-star. What a catch! He really can do it all! Those long arms really made the difference on that catch. Ooh, she handled that one quite nicely. He really can do it all. He really put that one to bed. I'd like to see Bob do that again. Now that was one fabulous. And here's your gold medalist, Larry Kong! Proudly displaying the silver, Buff Manley. Way to go, Buff! In third place, good enough for a bronze medal, Gooch Grundy.
This is the current standing after the javelin catch, and Larry Kong just broke the record. Get ready for the hottest action on 8 wheels. It's time for roller derby. Get down and dirty, but stay up on your feet because it's the first one to finish 2 laps that picks up the points. There goes Larry Kong into the lead. There goes Buff Manley into the lead. There goes Larry Kong into the lead. There goes Buff Manley into the lead. And there goes Gooch Grundy into the lead. There goes Buff Manley into the lead. And there goes Buff Manley across the line. And here's your gold medalist, Buff Manley. Wearing a darn handsome silver medal, Gooch Grundy. In third place, good enough for a bronze medal, Amazonia. This is the current standing after the roller derby. And Buff Manley just broke the record. Well, that wraps up this year's X-Decathlon, and our gold medal winner is Buff Manley. It's been a memorable event, hard-fought, competitive, and definitely exciting. So, if this year was anything to go by, we're definitely in for an even bigger treat next year.
Well, for everybody here at EXBN and myself, Chip Binkley, award-winning sports journalist, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you next year. Bye-bye for now.